Hey there guys, it's Evan of the Crypto Climb, and today we're going to be coming at you with another crypto video. Today we're going to be talking about my top 6 picks for coins during this dip. Excuse me. These are 6 coins that I strongly stand behind. These are coins that I have put a lot of time into researching in the past, and I haven't done as much research on them recently, but I want to share them with you, and I want to just kind of share some of the opinions and my knowledge of these coins. Okay, before we get this video started, I want you guys to read the disclaimer down there. See it below the camera. Yes, read it. Okay. I am not responsible for any financial decisions you make because of this video or any of the videos on my channel, or because of any of the decisions you make based off information that you find on my website that will be releasing in the next month and a half. I do not want anyone to come back at me and say, you told me to buy this, blah, blah, blah. You said this was going to go up. Okay, these are my opinions. These are things I am putting my money behind. So take that into consideration, okay? I don't want you all to follow me into the depths of crypto hell in case it finally freezes over. But I want you to realize that these are my opinions and my opinions only. Okay, so now with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into it. So looking at the crypto market cap, we have seen a crazy pullback over the last 2 days. As you can see, there are a lot of coins in double-digit red. And I know a lot of people are probably freaking out saying, blah, 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 everything was looking so good. Why are we not going up? Um, and that's just not how crypto is, guys. It's just not. Okay, I'm losing money too. I'm currently holding on to a lot of EOS and a lot of Neo, and I'm sitting just as much in the red as a lot of you guys are. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the green skies of the crypto gods to come back around, and it'll happen. But these are the coins that I would recommend picking up while we see this dip. We might see this go on for another day. We have started to see a little bit of rebound in the last couple hours, but I mean, we're still sitting way negative. Let's look at the full list here. We can see in the last hour, yeah, we're seeing things kind of sit, but they're still going down slowly. But let's get right into my picks. So let's pull up our sticky notes here. Um, First on the list that I have put a lot of money into, and one that I strongly believe in that I think will be around for a long, long time, is EOS. Now, EOS has been retaken back down to the 7th spot behind Cardano. It was sitting in the 6th spot for quite a while, as we saw that crazy surge in price uh, compared to, Cardano, Stellar, all these other coins in the top that have held there for a while. EOS is definitely making a name for itself in the social media world of crypto. Let's go over here and look at its individual coin market cap page. We can see that the circulating supply is about 3/4 of its max supply. So we're getting to the max supply. So we're not. I wouldn't be too scared of seeing a crazy price drop because of something like that. So that's good in my book. Uh, so 1 billion EOS to ever be out there, and right now there's about 3/4 of that. Top price of the coin we saw around 16, no, $18 looks like it was the very top, $18 back at the beginning of January. And I personally wasn't invested in EOS back then, but I really do see it retesting some of these highs, uh, in the next couple months, and I think that it's a good hold because of just some of the news that they've released. And we'll go ahead and get right into that, and we'll show you about what EOS is. Um, so it's a decentralized application platform. So you are able to build applications on it, similar to Ethereum, but I think this is more going to be for user-friendly type scenarios, like when new people are trying to create their own blockchain for their businesses. I think this is what they're going to end up using. Now going down to EOS's their distribution, as it says, as you can see, EOS isn't even out of its ICO. Okay, that is quite crazy. We're still seeing EOS fully be distributed. So I mean, once this 1 billion EOS is fully distributed, I mean it's all out there. And I mean, they're just doing that slowly but surely, being smart about it. And I think once that happens, we will start to see a slow increase, but that will definitely cause for some, uptick in the price. Um, EOS also has a decentralized exchange coming. That is something they have announced on their Twitter and on other social platforms, that they are creating a decentralized exchange so that things like Coinbase, Binance, you won't have to go onto those places to get your EOS. I know it's not on Coinbase, but you won't even have to use Coinbase. You will be able to trade coins directly from user to user. And I'm not sure exactly how that's all going to work. I'm not very good on the technical side of coins like EOS and Ethereum, but I really do think it's going to have a very strong use case. And seeing that it is in the top 10 and it's holding in the top 10 with one of the like with one of the highest volumes. Like as you can see, it's 468. So it's number three on total volume behind. I mean, I guess number four if you count Tether. But so we are seeing a lot of trading of EOS up and down. Right now, it's a lot of down because I think people are scared that we hit a temporary high. I don't believe this is the case. I mean, I bought in at EOS around like 670 at price, so I'm down significantly in my portfolio, but I really stand behind EOS and think it's a very, very strong coin. So next coin we're going to talk about is on my number two is Neo. So Neo right now is at a very, very, very nice price of $56. Um, we've seen Neo top 160, as you can see here, a couple times. So Neo has tested a high of $160 twice, and seeing that we are at 56 right now, I think that that price is a very, very good buy-in. Okay, circulating supply. Going back to how I was talking about the Ethos or EOS, sorry, EOS. We'll talk about Ethos later. Um, it's a similar scenario where about two-thirds of the total supply is out and being traded right now, and it has a decently high volume. Um, I think Neo is a very, very strong coin, and let's go ahead and look a little bit more at their website. So, an open network for smart economy. Let's see what they have to say. Neo was founded in 2014. So, and they have open source for their coding so you can see what it does. Like if you are more a technical person, I would open up their GitHub and start trying to learn about what Neo does. Um, it's digital assets that use smart contracts similarly to Ethereum, but um, it also goes along with digital identity, smart contracts, like I said, and developers are very, very they're very, very open to developing on the Neo platform that is similar to Ethereum and EOS, but I really do think that Neo is a very, very strong coin with a very, very strong community that can be very, I'm saying very a lot, but it will be very prominent in the future. So Neo is a good coin. Do some research on your own into Neo and EOS if you have any questions. I'm not as informed about Neo. I don't have it hold as big of a holding on Neo, but I do believe in it, and I know the community around Neo is very strong and is very close knit. Um, Next coin we're going to talk about is Icon. Now, this is a coin that some of the people that I talk to in cryptocurrency are very, very fond of. We have seen Icon peak around $12, it looks like, but right now we are sitting at 288, which is a really good price for this coin. One thing that I really enjoy about Icon, and I really see that it's something that can go up very, very heavily, is the fact that it's only got 400,000 total supply, and it's only at 288. It's not as high on the market cap or coin market cap list, and the volume is down a little bit compared to some of these other coins, but Icon is a very, very beautiful project. Let's hop into the website and let's look at what they have to offer. So Icon project, building one of the biggest decentralized networks. This is kind of a rings true to pretty much any crypto that you see nowadays, but what's different about Icon is that it wants to connect several institutions and communities together. So it wants to use decentralized wallets, cryptocurrencies, and transactions to secure the payments and make like liquid assets very, very possible. Um, and also, similarly to Neo, it gives you an ID to your wallet so that it is easy to track for future use. I know a lot of these coins, like Bitcoin, are trying to stick away from IDing their users, but I think that is going to be a necessary key element to the survival of cryptocurrencies in the real world. I think that similar to like stock exchanges, you need stuff like that to be there. Let's go ahead and hop into the white paper of Icon so we can get a little bit better feel for what they are all about. Now, all these links for these coins are going to be in the description. So if you have any questions or if you want to look at this stuff yourself, please do so because I should not be your only source of information. You got to double check all your coins before you buy them. Make sure that you yourself want to invest in them before you just start throwing money at things that other people say is a good project. So it looks like they're highlighting things that are similar. So Ethereum, Bancor, Ethos. So it's just trying to, as it says, it's connecting the world um, through decentralized networks, verifying the ledger within community networks, not controlled by a centralized authority, but still being secure. That's a big thing. Minimizes the involvement of unnecessary intermediaries so that you're getting the money that you spend. You're not paying fees on things that you don't need to be spending fees on. Um, Community, different nodes within the governance system, institutions, government, schools, platforms on the e-commerce, healthcare, Bitcoin, and these are all communities, and they want to bring these communities together using Icon to strengthen and use nodes to, just make the whole network stronger. So as you can see, like smart track contracts pretty much control everything, and smart contracts are honestly going to be the future. Someone, people can trust other people, but the trust in a smart contract is 100%. You know, you can trust any like person 99.99%, but 100% that a contract is going to execute. So, it's just something just for insurance and safety of your money. I would put your money behind things that involve smart contracts and that are doing it well. Okay, there are a lot of coins that take advantage of smart contracts that really aren't that efficient or don't really have a real use case. But I think Icon, after seeing some of the surges we've seen on the Binance prices and other things, I think people know what it is. And I think people are going to start standing behind it once it becomes a little bit bigger. Okay, next coin we're going to talk about is Nucleus Vision. Ncash, I talked about this briefly in the last video, so we're not going to go too in depth. One thing that I did notice since making that video is that the total supply is quite high compared to the circulating supply right now, but I think that is due to the fact that they want to add a reward system in with their network so that the more you use Ncash and you use their technology for retail shopping and things along those lines that you do get rewarded. So I think that that's also a good thing, honestly, for the future of Ncash, that they're going to really be able to pay out their users for using their network through rewards of Ncash. Let's go over here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the website. Um, some of there are a lot of big names that are starting to hop on the Ncash train. You guys probably recognize some of these floating by, Gap, Lee. I don't know that. I don't know that one. Nautica, and just some other really, really big names on here. They want to do retail, vision security, and then like a powered world, smart homes, cities, health, transportation, agriculture. And obviously that's a bit more far-fetched because we're talking about 2021. But as you can see, the retail is ongoing. They're starting to introduce and implement this into retail stores as well as e-commerce sites so that, you know, it can start being widely used. Uh, we already have almost 2,500 successful authorizations. We got 10 retail stores that are already using this. Um, it looks like we have almost 10,000 identifications, so people that are using Ncash for these retail uses. And then we have also sales and offers so that Nucleus Vision can uh, push people to use it, giving them a real reason other than getting rewards for a coin that they don't even know much about. Um, Deals and offers through the Ncash system is going to be something that's really cool to see. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much Ncash. We talked about it in the last video. Once again, the link for all these coins will be in the description, so that in case you want to do your research, which you should, you are able to do that. So then going on to the next coin, this one is a little bit different than EOS and Neo and Icon. Those ones are all very similar coins. Nucleus Vision's a little bit different, and Salt is even more different than that. Salt is a very, very beautiful coin that I really hope takes off. As you can see, circulating supply is somewhat low compared to the total supply, but that's all right because I'm going to show you kind of what Salt is about and some of the things that Salt can be really useful for, especially seeing that we are seeing such a low crypto prices right now. Um, Getting into Salt or getting actually into using the Salt lending platform might be something that you really want to do. Okay, so going on to the home page, uh, you might see that it's saying hold all these different cryptocurrencies and get fiat currency. You might think, what in the world? But this is actually really, really cool. So basically, using smart contracts, you are able to lend your cryptocurrencies to Salt, and they are able to give you back um, US dollar value of those cryptocurrencies at that current moment. Okay, so if you say you're going through some financial troubles and you accidentally invested like 20% more in cryptocurrencies than you could afford to. You want to give like half of your Bitcoin back. You're thinking about selling it. You're thinking about getting rid of it, getting out of cryptocurrencies because, this wasn't for you. You didn't have the funds to do this. You might not need to, okay? If you just need temporary money to get through um, something, or if you want a loan but can't get a loan through the bank, this is also a very, very, very good way to do this. Um, Good way to handle this situation. So it streamlines every step of loans. They've simplified the application process on the value of the borrower's blockchain assets instead of their credit score. So it has nothing to do with your credit score. They just want to make sure that that Bitcoin's not stolen. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that they check for with the Know Your Customer. That's like the main thing that they're worried about. Um, they they keep collateral assets in a fully audited, ultra-secure architecture using smart contracts, as you can see, ERC20 smart contracts. I'm not going to play the video. You can watch that in your own time. But so during the life of the loan, so you can borrow with confidence. So you're going to get your cryptocurrencies back when you pay back your loan. And if you never have the money to pay back your loan, you want to keep that money, you're able to do that, and they just liquidate your crypto assets and hold on to those for themselves. So it's a very, very cool way to do loans using cryptocurrencies. And then onto our last coin is Ethos. Ethos is a crypto wallet-based platform, and as you can see, Ethos has seen some very, very high prices, right up around $11, and it's sitting back down near 3 right now, which is actually a very, very good buy-in price for the value and the future value of this coin, in my opinion. So going to their website, we'll talk about Ethos and what it can do. They want to build a financial ecosystem that is open, safe, and fair for everyone. Ethos harnesses the power of technology, social intelligence, that will enable everyone to participate in the new economy. So this is something that really caught my eye when I first read this website. They want to allow it to be easy for people to join into cryptocurrencies and it to be easy for people to trust in cryptocurrencies. So Ethos is basically a universal wallet. It is a secure multi-token wallet with easy to easy and safe to access assets on the blockchain for free. Okay, and this is on your phone, which is really cool. Smart keys, so you can create a single private key to self-custodize all your blockchain assets. So you're not leaving things on exchanges. You know, if you want to trade out of a certain coin back to Bitcoin and they have it on this Ethos wallet, it is very easy and simple to do so without putting, excuse me, your cryptos in the risks of getting stolen on an exchange like Binance or KuCoin or any of those bigger exchanges, or even smaller exchanges which have higher chances to be hacked. So going down here, we're going to look at some of the options that they have. They just talk about some of these other wallets and other exchange things, including like Uber Pay, some of these things that are for, current day assets, as I would say, because I don't think cryptocurrency is considered a current day asset yet. But features, they accept Bitcoin. They can allocate your assets. So similarly to how like uh, stock exchanges can allocate your assets and disperse them so that you're a little bit less risky in your investments. They do that for you. Mobile support, that's huge. Fund transfer, huge. Cold storage, so it's off the blockchain, that's huge. Impossible to steal something on cold storage. Manage keys so that you are in control of your keys, unlike on exchanges. Most exchanges, they hold your keys, so if they want to get to your funds, they can. I know a lot of people are worried about that, so that's something that's really cool about Ethos. They have a cool software interface. I believe they have a desktop wallet. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. Altcoins. They have altcoins. They don't have a whole lot of options. I'm not sure exactly what coins are on there at the moment because I do not currently use that app yet. But I think when I put a little bit more money into Ethos and I begin to see it grow and begin to be more adopted, I think I will start to do a little bit more research into it. Token classifications. So it's easy to find tokens of things that you're interested in. Say you want utility tokens or you just want straight currency tokens. It's very easy to find that. And then social, I'm assuming social media. So yeah, the people-powered blockchain platform. So safe investing. It gives you knowledge and data about your coins that you're investing in so that they inform you and they just want to make it easy for the community to grow and people to learn about how to invest in cryptocurrencies. And it has been featured on Forbes magazine. Um, there's just a lot of good things about Ethos that are on the way and that are actually already being used. So those are my 6 coins that I really, I think are going to do really well in the next, 6 to 12 months. Um, Probably beyond that, a lot better than that even. But these are some of the coins for medium to long term investing that I'm going to put my money in. And if you take my opinion as your own, then do your research. Uh, Make sure that you understand what you're investing in. But if you enjoy these coins too, like I do, you know, uh, please go ahead and invest in them and let me know what you think of these coins in the description. But other than that, guys, that's all I had today. We are just talking about the current climate of cryptocurrency and just my top 6 coins that I am investing in the near future and coins that I believe are going to do well. But other than that, have a great day, guys, and keep it crypto. Have a good one.